Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are well, and if not, I hope things do get better. I'm just quick switching at this point, instead of doing my normal transition. But how is everybody today? I hope you all are well. There. Sorry, I forgot to do that because it always gets in the way. Plus, I also forget I can do this, too. Hey, Zion. Hope you're doing well today. It has been one heck of a time over the weekend. I am chewing on a thing, and what it does is, so I asked my friend, has a lot of issues with certain things, and she gave me some tips on how to deal with pneumonia, and numbing stuff is one of the things she recommended to me. There's no eggless stuff. Regigagus. And then I'll just do these. Just for fun. But, since I managed to get ZA on Saturday, I was able to play it, and I finally finished it. So we have our Gen 2 run. But I was able to do all sorts of stuff with the ZA, and I really enjoyed it. Though I will say, I was very surprised to hear electro swing dubstep in a theme. So that was a surprise. But yeah, I really have I have my critiques of the game and whatnot, and with my experiences alone, it's made me want to make like a mini comic type thing of just everything that happened to me. Because it's very specific, like some of the stuff, and very weird. Like, I can already think of so many different things I could reasonably put in it. But it's also like, I need to remember what this team has. Sorry about that. Like I was gonna say, there's a lot that I got to experience that was really fun. But there's also a lot of stuff still happening, as you can tell. I didn't feel that one coming until too late. Normally I can tell when they're about to happen because I can feel like the phlegm. But not this time. I don't remember if we, like what the whole thing of like gyms are for this. But I will say I enjoyed playing Legends EA despite my critiques on certain areas of like, there are a few things that are annoying that could be fixed. And there are a few critiques I have related to just like graphics, but overall, I still enjoyed the game. But there were definitely some things that felt off. Like, I think if you've ever played Yakuza, then you know what I mean when I say it felt very Yakuza-like with how certain things melded. Like, very confusingly. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I haven't completed the Pokédex, though. I still need to finish, like, some last-ditch stuff. Like, there's some, what is it called? There's some main quest stuff that is like post-game main quest that I need to finish, and it's literally just, oh, please do insert task and take out insert amount. And it's like, okay, I'll do that eventually. I'll get to it one day. I did complete a lot of side quests, though. And despite being over-leveled by the end of it, I actually had a lot of trouble. Like, especially in some of the in-game areas, despite being, like, almost 10 levels above, it was just that level of, like, difficulty. Which, credit where credit's due. I know yesterday I had some time, so I did the Link Battle stuff to get Greninjite, because that's the only way to get the Kalos starter Mega Stones whenever they're out. Right now it's Greninjite, then we get Chestnut and Delphox's Mega Stones later. I do like the multiplayer battle system, though. It is kind of fun. The battle mechanics were okay. Definitely interesting when trying to get used to them, but I did inevitably get used to them. I still prefer main Pokemon, but I did not mind it. It was still really good. It is a shame that there did not seem to be any, like, new stuff in relation to, like, oh, look at this special form. It was just Megas. I think I'm gonna keep Soak here. There's a reason. Hi, Sharpedo. There and there goes Sharpedo. But yeah, I still play this here and there, like in my off time, like when I'm stuck in a waiting room and whatnot. It's fun. Okay, yeah, I have Fiery Wrath, which is just outright better than Dark Pulse because it does more damage with the same effects. I'll take the X special attack, though. God, trying to remember how to play this is going to be difficult because it's going to take time. I don't know if gaining Mega Evolutions in this will make them unqualified for the Gen 2 challenge or not. So I'm not 100% on that. We'll just have to find out. Because I know regional forms do, like, regional evolutions and regional forms, but not, I'm not sure about other stuff. I'll give a Leppa Berry. Tentacruel, I'll just Revelation Dance. This is gonna hurt a bit. I will say, I chose Meganium for my starter because I like Chikorita a lot, but it just gets so overshadowed by Cyndaquil for me in Johto because Chikorita just is awful early game in Johto. If it weren't for that, I would always pick Chikorita over Cyndaquil. Oh, Aeroblast! And then Mystical Fire. Okay, what would... Ice Cave or Seabed? We'll do Seabed. Because, like, we don't have... Like, Gen 2 is going to be the hardest of the generations, sheerly due to the lack of strong Pokemon, as you can tell. Misdreavus hopefully should help a good chunk. Plus, if we stay in the water areas, Ampharos should be able to sweep really well for us. And we have the max amount of XP share, so that helps a lot too. Hey 22, how you doing today? Hope you are well. You missed me talk about my critiques of Legends EA. Oh my gosh. I do need to make a comic, though, of my experiences. Like, just a comic of, like, random experiences. Because I know one of them is just gonna be my character in the Family Guy death pose with an alpha Bellsprout just on top of them. Just, like, dancing. I got fucking murked by an alpha Bellsprout within, like, the first hour. I have hit post-game. I haven't finished post-game. I assume you've beaten Guy. Which one? Hey, Gold. Oh, hey, Gold. How you doing today? Hope you are doing well this morning. I'm literally talking about the a comic idea I had for my experience with Legends EA, because that's one of them. Another one is getting absolutely bodied by a frickin' Starmie. Hey, Voltorin, welcome on in. Not the best, but hoping to be better. You make cocks? Not all the time, but it's something I want to do with my experience of Legends EA, like, specifically random, like, bits and pieces I found funny, like, or depressing, because yesterday I heard the shiny sound go off twice, and it was 2 shiny Pidgeys on a freaking like one of those bridges that go across the roof. And I threw the Pokeball, and alls I hear is dunk, and the 2 fly away. I lost 2 shinies in one ball. And it was the most painful thing for me. Like, I was so sad watching, because it didn't matter what I did. I forgot to save. I didn't think about it until too late. And by the time I saved, they were partially flying. Though I did manage to get some stuff. Definitely ban Pokemon Gun. Yeah, be careful with spoilers, though, in chat, in case people haven't finished CA. I will say that. That's why I'm keeping mine, like, spoiler-free to an extent, or, like, light. Oh, yeah, ZA, the one thing that you can easily fail with is, like, the ones that run away a lot. Well, I can't use this, so I just have to battle and kill it. But yeah, the only shiny I have failed is the 2 Pidgeys in that. Otherwise, so here's a fun story, and this is one I want to put in my comic. I literally picked up a shiny stone, and I hear diddling, and a shiny fucking appeared. And you'll never guess which shiny. It was a fucking shiny Floette with a white flower. And I'm like, it was meant to be. So I now have a shiny Florges. I used it on my team for a while, but yeah. No. So here's the thing about it. You never missed shiny Pokemon yet? You never played fair. So they act differently in ZA. As long as you haven't caught or activated it in a way of, like, making it run away or want to battle you, it doesn't disappear when you reload an area. So shiny Pokemon in ZA, you can cheese by reloading areas repeatedly, technically. Unless that gets patched out. Hey, Zero, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. But this is just of what I've heard. I haven't really, like, done shiny hunting yet. I still am working on the shiny charm. I literally need, like, Alakazam and stuff. Just trade evos. Because, like, there are some I was able to find as alphas, like Gengar and Machamp. I haven't found any of the others, like Spritzy and Aromatisse. For that Evo line, I got Spritzy. Same with Slurpuff and Swirlix. I got Swirlix. I just don't have anyone to trade with, and I'm like, well, fuck. And I really, like, 9 times out of 10, don't trust trading with randoms on the internet. Because Yeah, unless it's like a specific code, like what the community did during Scarlet and Violet to trade certain Pokemon for certain Pokemon between generations. Right now I'm doing the Gen 2 challenge run, and Ampharos is my carry because my team is, well, this, but it has Eviolite, so it at least makes it more bulky. Then I got Donphan with this. Like, I think my favorite here, though, is Smeargle. Oh, wait, I gave Smeargle Soak. That's why I got rid of it from... Honestly, I feel like having 2 Soak Pokemon is safe. Because, I will say this, I don't trust my Pokemon to be able to take out some of the later game threats without getting help. That's why I have chosen Soak strategy. Hopefully that can help with whichever evil team we got for this, because I don't remember, it's been so long. Signal Beam... I think I'll just take the X Defense. Barrascuda and just Revelation. Revelation Dance is so nice, because the fact that it changes based on your type is amazing. I will say... Oh, there are so many jokes you could make about getting soaked and whatnot. Honestly, I think my team is well enough off. I don't need Lantern. But yeah, like as I mentioned earlier, I have so many fun experiences from ZA just because of how dumb some of the stuff was. Because, like, the best way I've heard it described is it's like a Yakuza game, where one moment it's super serious, the next moment it's like, surprise race, etc., etc. So it's very, like, specific. That's not good. We'll bring out Octillery for that. Bomp, bomp, bomp. I will say, grinding for Mega Greninja was not that bad, in all honesty. Okay, Ursaluna's down. We are coming up, though, on the next fight against our rival. God, I don't remember her team either. It's been so long since we've played Pokerogue. Crobat I can take out with Ampharos. I pressed the wrong move. Actually, wait a minute. I could use Crobat if I really wanted. Honestly, I feel like Eviolite Misdreavus, as weird as it may sound, might be worth it in this case. For one reason alone, and that's because it can use Eviolite. And also it gets a lot of, like, status stuff. Okay. Ooh, Grip Claw. Hey, Cardania. Hope you're doing well today. I don't know why I added an N in there. Obviously I don't want to keep Ampharos out against that. And I can break it sturdy. Perfect. You know, I love Pokemon and whatnot, but there's certain things that always have confused me about the games. And one of them is, how the hell is society able to run so damn well with Pokemon around like that? You get me? It just feels crazy. Because you wouldn't think society would be able to run as well as it does with the Pokemon. But it does. Somehow. Because you gotta imagine there's multiple deaths each year to Pokemon. Honestly, that is fair. Honestly, I feel like... Oh, did it change again during the update? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it probably changed during last update, and I changed it back and just never went back to this point because I've just been too busy. I did find a glitch in this with Wobbuffet. If you do the Wobbuffet minigame, there's a chance that it literally just crashes your game. I found that happened. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh no, I'm not levitating anymore. Yeah, its Berserk ability's going off again. It kills Misdreavus, but it gives me a free switch where I can bring in Houndoom for a Moonblast. Perfect. But ZA made me actually question it more because I'm like, wait. But it's like, watching some of the stuff in ZA just made me go, you know, how has this not happened to such extents? Like, I will say one of my favorite side quests was just the Badoo one, where your Badoo just goes, Badoo, really loudly, and it just wins a contest, and I'm just like, this is one of the weirdest situations I've ever seen. But I loved it so frickin' much. Okay, it's gonna fly. Who tanks it the best? Honestly, Donphan. Haha! For you got rid of the sun! No! My one weakness! Shit! Honestly, it doesn't matter who I send out. They ain't taking a solar beam from this guy. Oh my god, it was a crit! Oh yeah, I agree with you on that one. Especially when you look at it endgame-wise, it's just like... What the fuck? Here, have some salt, Rayquaza. My speed rose sharply, but my attack fell. Oh no. Moody is so good. And then I can Burning Bulwark to block it. Sun being your weakness. And... Oh no. The reason Sun is bad with Solar Beam is because Solar Beam charges in one turn during the Sun Gold. I'm a Pokemon nerd who has spent way too much time. Whatever comes out is gonna be confused! Fuck! Attack rose sharply. Defense fell. Worst thing! You say that, but like, I literally was outside this morning with my doggos playing with them. Yes, cure from salt. Jesus Christ, what is with the crits? Oh, it has a scope lens. Bro, how would you have cameras in my house when you haven't been here yet? And Revelation Dance. Its defense rose. Oh no, my specially attacking thing. Okay, and then I can Ice Beam Sceptile down. Okay. Florges. And boom. Damn it. Okay, it's gonna probably go for another one of those. Neutral, neutral. I will switch an Octillery. Damn it. I actually did not know Florges was faster than Octillery. The more you know. Come on, just get a burn or something. Why the crits? I'm just going for pure damage now. Ooh, special attack drop? It doesn't matter for Houndoom, but it might matter for Ampharos. Also, can we agree the sheer amount of crits is just insane? God, this thing is... I did not know Florges was so damn fast. Like, unironically. Like, I never realized how fast it was. I mean, yeah, I was dead either way there. Okay. We will do another challenge run. Limited catch, limited support. Ooh. Let's do Gen 6 since I just did ZA. You terrifying creature. Honestly, I could just redo my team from ZA if I wanted. Yeah, Florges' speed is only 75. Why did it do so good? I could do Solar Power, but I think Dry Skin is just better. Special attack. Do I have Modest? Rash, Gentle, Sassy, Careful. Honestly, Timid is probably the best. And then... I'll take Mud Slap just for the slowing. I actually did use Tyrunt on my one team. Strong Jaw. I wish I had Sheer Force. Or Rockhead. That'd be nice too. Aurorus could work. Hawlucha doesn't have its Mega. Pickup or plus? Honestly, a free pickup Pokemon is not bad to have. So let's take a pickup Mon. I definitely want shinies on the team. Just to have. For the luck effect, I feel like. Okay. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do this. Use candies. Unlock passive. Use candy. Ooh, wait. Electromorphosis on the Mareep line? Okay. Reduce cost. Reduce cost. Reduce cost. Reduce cost. Reduce cost. I could do Gen 6, but I also could just try again with Gen 2, because I didn't realize I... Yeah, look at this. My Gen 2 lineup is crazy. Let's think. Mareep, obviously. I mean, it's amazing. I can't make this Togekiss. I'd have to stay to one thing from this guy, which Flashfire isn't bad. Leaf Guard ain't bad. Couldn't make it Ursaluna. I'd have to evolve him. Tyranitar isn't bad, it's just the fact it comes so late. Yeah, I am going to add Smeargle because Smeargle's pretty nice. Honestly, Flashfire works. I could add Heracross. I really could. I could also do Wooper. Wooper would be fun. Adamant, Unaware, Damp, or Water Absorb. Well, obviously I want Adamant. You know... Let's see. Manage not moves. I meant to manage nature. Do I have any, like, defensive natures? Not good ones. I mean, Shuckle's just good. Can't evolve. Could evolve, but not worth it. Ooh, wait. Porygon 2 with Eviolite. You know? So get rid of Conversion for Flamethrower and Recycle, which is useless for Dazzling Gleam. Get a Porygon on our team. And then I could just take Remoraid with Moody. Honestly, Moody ain't bad. Though, I feel like Sniper might be good. So yeah, let's take Remoraid here, and this will be our team. Because Porygon 2 is good. If I could rank all the Megas... I mean, I don't want to spoil stuff for people here who haven't played ZA. But there's definitely a few that I like a lot. I was surprised by some of them. Like, a lot. Honestly, you know what? That should be something I totally do for once on stream. That'd actually be a funny little, like, stream idea. Just randomly ranking, like... Oh yeah, I forgot it needs to evolve. Like, randomly ranking, like, Pokemon stuff. Just one stream. You know, that actually reminds me, there's another thing I could do. And that is, doing the favorite Pokemon thing on stream. That could be a fun one to do as well. There's a lot of stuff like that. Earth Power for Shuckle. I mean, let's be honest, we don't want to fuckle with Shuckle, but even then... Parabolic Charge. I mean, the damage is nice. I will say that. I will definitely say, though, if I can actually, like... Give me a moment. I need to... Actually, no, I don't think I'd have to turn on my Switch for this. Give me a moment. I have my Switch Lite right here. I keep it, like, literally on my desk. Album... There it is. And then let me quickly scan this, and come on. There we go. Please. Can I, like, post this on, like, Blue Sky? Because that would make my life so much easier. Why Facebook? Come on. My phone is being a pain in the ass. Sorry. Just give me a moment. Come on, phone. Well, for now, I'll just keep doing this while this is trying to load. Because, yeah, I want to show this off on stream because I can actually show... Like, I can actually show off what I mean when I say, like, yeah, it is very odd. Like, there we go. Okay. And then I will send it, if Gold is still here. He said he'll be back in a bit. Then I can do that. I closed my Switch now. I'm just gonna quickly send it to Gold because then boom. Yeah, sorry about that. And I can show off my character. So yeah. Now I can do that. Okay, let me quickly pull this up and save it. I'll just parabolic charge. This will take a moment. Sorry about the scuff. Then I can actually show off my thing. And then save. And then I can close that down if... And then now what I can do is... Boom. Where is it? It should be at the bottom. So this is a little screenshot of me after being the main story. I think the best way to describe it is I look like a fucking twink. I'm gonna take the Neverwell dice. But, like, my character looks so much like a frickin' twink. Like, full-on, like, midriff and everything. I couldn't find hair that actually looked enough like my real hair, so I literally just went with that look and kept it. But I did so many quests hoping maybe, just maybe, I would get some better hairstyles. But no dice. But I still used it to just, like, do stuff, and Meganium was all Meganiuming, being happy. Honestly, I'm glad that I chose Chikorita, because Meganium is such a nice Pokemon. Chespin is now destroyed. My plan for ZA is to eventually get, like, a living dex. But that's gonna take a bit. I will say, if I do just randomly stop talking, it's probably me coughing. I am trying to remember to mute whenever I feel it coming. I may not always get it, but... yeah. There we go. Impish. Actually, not that bad. I'll give it to Shuckle. Because I feel like Shuckle will use it the best. We do need an upgrade for Porygon. Then we want an Eviolite preferably, but unlikely to get both, in all honesty. And I could just parabolic charge this. You know, Electromorphosis helps a lot for this. But I really do love how my team turned out, because my team ended up being Meganium, Tyrantrum, Charizard, Slowbro, and then Frostlass. And then my last slot was just for a leveling up Pokemon, because I could never find an Alpha Noivern until literally this morning. Like, I finally found an Alpha Noivern after so damn long. Only this morning. It was very dishearteningly sad. Because it would have been so nice to have, but no dice. Ice Beam and Salt Cure. Honestly, I don't know what move I will give to Smeargle for this, for like what moves, but Soak is definitely one I want to. It'll just take some time. Defense rose sharply, but I lost some speed. Honestly, Moody is such a nice ability to have. Why did I transform randomly into a fire type? What? Is it based on the first move slot or just is it random? I can't remember. I'll take a Super XP Charm. And then I can Parabolic Charge. Boom. But yeah, my team turned out really fun to use. And I really liked all of them. I know my Tyrantrum did so well for just, like, I didn't give it any, like, status moves or anything. All my Pokemon have very different sets. Like, Frostlass has Protect. Super useful when doing, like, different attacks, because I could just reactively Protect over, like, Double Team, which takes a bit more, like, Foresight and whatnot. Of course, though, what is nice is I did figure out, like, okay, if I keep draining Kiss, it's good for some close range. And then I did Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. But Charizard was Fire Spin, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, and Air Slash. And I chose Fire Spin because it's actually really fun. The Protect being instant react is kind of nice. But what I did about Fire Spin is, so Fire Spin specifically has this thing it does where it makes a trap on the field. So I used Fire Spin. For my Charizard. Slowbro, I kept Amnesia to, like, boost its defenses here and there. But usually I use, like, Surf, Ice Beam, or Psychic. Surf is really good, like, overall. I really do enjoy using Surf because it's just funny. And then my Tyrantrum had Rock Slide, Ice Fang, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. It was basically the run-in, get things done. Because Tyrantrum is surprisingly, like, fast in some ways. And that Earthquake's AoE is insane. And then Rock Slide is just good for stuff. Dragon Claw for the extra stab. And then Ice Fang to deal with other stuff. If I could have another move, it would be Protect on all of them. Meganium had a very different set depending. Like, there was a point I used a Leaf Blade workup set. Like, early on, until I decided to go for a Giga Drain, Energy Ball, as my main 2 attacking moves for grass, then Dazzling Gleam and Bulldoze, because even, like, because Meganium is mixed, and Bulldoze I also use for effect because of the speed drop, which, while it doesn't matter as much as you'd think, it does affect how fast they follow their trainer, but also, how fast they will attack, which is really good because it means I can, like, run away or, like, get up close, and if I get up close, I can go, like, Giga Drain Dazzling Gleam, like, in quick succession, because while they do take a bit of charge up, they're really good, and Dazzling Gleam has a nice AoE. Very useful. And I use all of them very, like, interchangeably. But, like, I had a really easy time against most of the, like, rogue megas, except for, like, a few. Like, the only ones that gave me any issue were, like, very specific ones. One of them was just difficult because I was having so much trouble dodging its attacks. That's the only reason I lost, not even my Pokemon. But, during the end game, I used that Giga Drain part of Meganium plus its bulk because I put all of its EVs into, like, HP and stuff. So as you can imagine, it was pretty powerful in terms of bulk. So mix that with Giga Drain, and a lot of the endgame stuff, as difficult as it was, there were certain battles I was just able to Giga Drain and just heal, step back with an energy ball, and then just go back in for a Giga Drain to just keep my Meganium healthy. So my Meganium became a bulky monster. Nah, I don't want to take... I thought about it. Fluffy! But yeah, my first shiny in Legends EA was that Floette I did find near the Shiny Stone. And it was great. And then my second and third shinies were two Fletchling. It was very interesting. I will say, I don't know if you've heard about the museum. It's literally, you don't need to visit the museum, but me being me, I like exploring everything I can. And there's a specific collectible that, oh my god, as soon as I got the reward and learned about it, I wanted to grab the NPC and shake him down for all he is worth because of how annoyed I felt. Like, what do you mean it just added something? What do you mean it doesn't have an effect? You're telling me I wasted my time for that? Yeah, that's how I felt about it. Hello, Cress. And then Parabolic Charge. Finally got Dragon playing Calamity mod for Terraria. Nice. But, God, I got so many ideas for if I did a comic based on my experiences, because there's the Family Guy Death Pose, there's the shiny stuff, but there's also, like, several things, like, first thing that comes to mind is the Starmie side quests, which is, like, just bring a Starmie at night, and then you just get a bunch of people together, and you just start yelling Star, and it just random runner by looking like, what the fuck? It was very weird. Like, some of the quests are just simple, show me this Pokemon, or I need a bunch of boar asses. Like, that type of stuff, like, collect certain things. I still need to give that woman her berries. Holy shit, I just realized I completely forgot to give the woman the cherry berries. I'll probably remember, probably forget, who knows. I know I'll have to do it eventually with the side quest. But what's funny is the random ones that were just not that way, that had that, like, very odd endings or, like, things in them. Because there were some funny ones, I will say. There were some that got me a good chuckle. Because of just how, like, crazy it was. It was definitely interesting, to say the least. Oh boy. But yeah, God, I need to play Calamity Mod again. It's been so long. Do I want to do that? Nah. I mean, levitating is good and all, but nah. But yeah, I need to play Calamity again. It's been so long. I imagine a lot has changed. Because last time I fully played, it was before Infernum was even a thing. So that would be back, like, Drayden update? Back around the time that, the Exos were added. God, that was so long ago. It was around, because that was also around the time they changed Calamitas from an eyeball to an actual witch. That's like the last time I played, like, unironically. But yeah, I'd have to do so much to remember. We are coming up on a rival fight. Slow. Oh. I will say, using Slowbro was really funny, because just having Mega Slowbro is so funny because of the Mega Evolution thing. It starts with its, shell, and then it bounces up, and it just looks so like, oh god, I'm dying. And it's so funny. It was my favorite Mega Evolution to use. Like, just for that alone. I did use Mega Charizard quite a bit. As much as, like, I'm not the biggest Charizard fan, I already had a water type in Mega Slowbro, and my starter was the grass type Chikorita. So it was like, well, shit, I kind of backed myself into a corner. Thankfully, post-game does allow you to catch the ones you missed of the starters. Thank God they kept that, because that made my life so much easier. Sorry about that. But yeah, I will say, did enjoy it a lot, because it was quite hilarious. Because Mega Charizard actually, because I specifically used Charizard Y. Welcome back, Gold. Hope you're doing well today. Did I seriously flinch again? My god. That flinch mattered. The reason I sent you the image was because I can save it from Discord. And I wasn't going to open up Telegram live on stream. Because you never know what's going to come out of Telegram. And I use Telegram web, not desktop. So take that as you will. Well, that's the thing. I didn't open our DMs live on stream. Because Discord never gets captured for anything besides audio. That's how I have it set up. So, The only thing that actually picks up is audio. But I already have audio muted on Discord for my phone, so... And, like, for web specifically, I have it muted. Because, like, on my phone, I have notifications, like, set to mute after a certain time. And that's usually when I'm already asleep, so it never really matters. But... yeah, the reason I sent it is because I just wanted to show off my, endgame look. Because I look like a fucking twink. Like, my character ended up looking like such a freaking twink. And it wasn't even an intentional thing. I just wanted it to look more like my character. And that was the closest I could really get right now. Of course, it might be different now that it's, like, been a while, so... you never know. And now it's burned, so it's gonna take even more damage. I don't need +5 special defense, Smeargle. I'm gonna send out Remoraid. Yeah, because that should... yep, there we go. Remoraid's able to take him out. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, Gold. I mean, it just depends on the situation. I'm not specifically attracted to twinks. I'm specifically attracted to certain personality types. That's the more accurate one. There goes Remoraid. Oh god, we're gonna also have to fight a fucking gym leader, and it's gonna be Crasher Wake, too. That's gonna suck. I'll take Thundershock. Smeargle. Candy Jar's not bad. I feel like I'm gonna need both of these guys. Joodle, I am switching back into Flaffy 4. Hey, Angry Meatball, hope you're doing well today, and debatably winning, depending on your definition of winning. We've already lost one run. So, winning is optional in this right now. I mean, we're doing good so far, besides the fact that I'm just having bad luck with getting the upgrade item. Because I want to get upgrades specifically. Thanks for the Love Rain Gold. Okay, Oh? Yes, Gen 2. Iron Jugulus. I mean, it's literally called Love Rain. Thank God we got the upgrade. Porygon 2, baby. Awesome. I mean, it's literally called Love Rain. I mean, I feel like that's one of the most obvious ones that it could be. And now... there. Now it won't evolve. I mean... there's a difference between Love Rain and throwing and giving me a present. So, like... just saying. But yeah, this is the Gen 2 run. It is a nightmare. It's just due to the lack of, like, Pokemon options, in all honesty. Because you don't get a lot of good options. I'm gonna send out Shuckle. Shuckle can take a parabolic charge easy. Now here's the question. Thick Fat or Huge Power for this? Because that matters. Because Azumarill is Gen 2, but I don't remember if I have Huge Power unlocked for it yet, though. Well, now I do. Oh, but those defenses. I mean, I do now, at least. Honestly, thinking about it, I think I know why I made throw a present, like, actually throw, like, a gift at me, is because that's exactly kind of how it works usually for me. That was a random Love Rain that no one activated. At least not to my knowledge. It doesn't say anyone activated it. Maybe because you cleared it from the queue? Tits over here being weird as hell. Just average day using tits. You know, I know that's how it's said, because that's its, like, acronym for Twitch Integrated Throwing System. But it doesn't fail to not sound weird. I mean, I honestly don't know why it went off twice. Then again, it is tits, so it could be anything. Oh wait, no, we fought Cress last time. My brain forgot about Cress, because he's so forgettable. Poor Cress. Didn't deserve it. Still got it. Oh great. Construction site. Remoraid, you're gonna be my eyes here. But it means actually hitting more than 2 water shurikens. Was there an update to the game? I don't know. I have to remember, because I know that they did mention they're not gonna add the Legends EA stuff for a bit, just because they wanted to wait at least a month until after it came out before they added the Megas from Legends EA. But I don't think there's anything besides, like, Halloween stuff going on. That's the only thing I can really think of. But it'll take some time to think on it. I also need to mess around with my audio shit again. Like, there's so much stuff I need to mess with on my, like, overall stream stuff that I just didn't get to over the weekend because I was so distracted by ZA. I mean, it's what happens when you get a new game and are really excited to play it. Okay, a Tinkatink shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Remoraid's doing its job great. Okay, Electro Ball is mid. Especially, it's honestly pretty bad on Ampharos. With how Electro Ball scales, it's really weird. Oh my god, Eviolite Porygon 2. We have 2 defensive monsters on our team. Porygon 2 with Eviolite and Shuckle. Haven't picked this game up in a couple months. That's fair. Oh yeah, the ZA stuff will be fun. I really enjoyed playing that. Of course, I still need to finish the post-game, but I will say I did not expect to get an electro swing into dubstep theme in a Pokemon game. Like, dubstep style, at least. The amount of styles of music we got actually surprised me a lot. Honestly, I'm fine with these two. Flamethrower, body press. There goes coughing, and then Magnemite's not too far behind, but it might have sturdy. Nice. I get to raise my special attack again. Honestly, download Porygon 2 is gonna be monstrous, especially if I could get, like, Calm Mind on it. Because I could just raise my, like, any form of, like, defense raise, honestly. Physical attack up, I guess I'll give to Smeargle. Okay, we got Team Rocket. That makes sense. And we get the Heart Gold music, so... Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is literally just Sucker Punch, but electric. I do want Tri-Attack on this guy. I think that will be pretty nice. Because at least with, like, Tri-Attack, we'll get Stab. I still think one of the craziest ones I had, though, was, I know they also... I don't know if they've done it yet, but I know they're planning on doing it, at least. Where Endless has changed a lot, where now there's trainers and stuff, and it, like, scales more, and, like, feels more fair. Like, I know that got added and whatnot. I just don't know to what extent. So I'll definitely have to keep my eye open on that one. But... I mean... I'd rather keep Water Shuriken just for the multi-hit, because that multi-hitting is a godsend at times. Dazzling! It was so dazzling it blinded him. Quite literally what my Meganium did throughout Legends, ZA. Just, dazzling gleam, dazzling gleam, dazzling gleam. It was just that. I know today probably won't be as long of a stream. I should have mentioned that earlier. Just because, like, it's obvious enough I'm still kind of healing. Like, I'm trying to keep my normal voice and whatnot. And resting it for the past few days has definitely helped. Dynamax. No one Dynamaxes. But it does get it out of the pool. Let's just get it out of the pool so we don't need to worry. Eee. Parabolic Charge. Of course. What is with all the crits today? We've been having just a lot of crits, apparently. Like... Damn. Sorry about that. Okay. So Hitmonlee's dead. God, I am quite literally dying lung-wise. Should probably take my inhaler again. I can't take it till 10, though. All I know is once it hits 10, I'm taking it, because fuck does it hurt. That is one of the things that does suck about pneumonia, though. Highly do not suggest. Pneumonia sucks. I have pneumonia. It fucking sucks. It's specifically in my right lung, too, so it hurts, like, it hurts a lot. But it's made it very... Had it one time. I think the part that really makes it suck the most is the fact that it's also mixed with asthma, because I have asthma, so it's like... Yeah, it's not been fun. Houndoom is the lowest level, so let's get Houndoom up. Honestly, Beat Up is really good if you're using one of, like, the Loyal 3, just because of Toxic Chain. Like, being able to have multi-hit moves is so good. Ugh. But yeah, I plan to mess with a bunch of settings later. Hopefully, by just messing a bit with my mic and whatnot, I can fix some of the issues over time. Hopefully that helped a bit. I just, like, turned it a little down. Not too far down, but just a little. And Electromorphosis shall power it up. Honestly, Electromorphosis is perfect for Flaffy. Just because of that. Oh, Ampharos. Honestly, I don't know what Mega Ampharos' ability is in this, because I know they've changed some of them. Like, as certain abilities have gotten changed. Now, I know the feeling of respiratory infections. They suck. I don't want Thunder Punch since special attacker. But yeah. The respiratory stuff sucks. Also, hey Nova, hope you're doing well today. I am okay enough. I mean, of course, still dealing with pneumonia. But I sound a lot better than I used to, and I think part of that is because I spent, like, 4 days barely speaking. And, you know, fighting buildings and whatnot. Legends EA moments. Honestly, Legends EA still feels like a fucking fever dream. Machamp? Parabolic Charge. Oh yeah, I kinda guessed. Because I do remember you asking about my Twitch when we were talking on Discord and stuff. So I'm not surprised. Okay, I don't think I'll survive another. Though who else would? Oh my god, it went for a strength. I mean, I usually just go by the names, though, when it comes to Twitch. Blah. I heard it, but I don't know where it hit. Because, like, I know they all come from various angles, so, like, I know there's, like, a very low chance it can happen. But there is a chance that it will just come up from below and, like, hit me in the lower jaw. And it's gonna happen one of these days if it hasn't already. And I know it will. I think I set it to like 0.01 or something, like really low, just because I want a weird one. I don't need Sketch for Smeargle. What I need is Soak. And also to figure out what other move I want to give Smeargle. Hi, Scraggy. I mean, at least this is fighting types, so it's not too bad. Oh, this is... Beat Up just makes me more powerful. Honestly, that could be a fun strategy for this. Like, because you have to use, like, a mix of singles and double strategies for this. So it's very different in how you have to fight. Like, it's the same thing with a bunch of stuff. Like, there's just certain things that are a lot more difficult to use comparatively. But it's definitely interesting. Geez, there's another crit. I mean, we've been getting crit by a lot of different things today, so it's kind of like, eh? I'm actually going to quickly hydrate. Hydration is important. You know, it is kind of crazy when you think about the fact that most of our water in a day comes from eating. Oh, frick! DNA splicers. Wait a minute. Parabolic charge ice beam. Or electromorphosis with download. Amphigon 2 electric normal. I will take flamethrower though. And Dazzling Gleam is honestly really nice. But I think my other moves are just better here. I don't want Thunderclap though. But with download, and if Eviolite does work, despite it being a fusion, because it technically could evolve once more. Oh, baby. And then you also have Mega Evolution possibilities. And get used to the doo-doo-doo-doo mixed with doo-doo-doo. But yeah, now whenever we get hit, we also will, because we're going to get the download boosts, and we're going to get electromorphosis boosts. So our moves are just going to become even stronger. So if we had download special attack, that bonus we get, plus electromorphosis, our parabolic charges are going to be like mini nukes. Speaking of things to nuke, doo-doo-doo-doo. Special attack Rose. Wrap. I instantly just bodied Machop. Mind you, so because that hit 3 Pokemon, that was divided by 3 of the normal damage, basically. Because it hit 3 Pokemon, its damage was like nerfed to spread it between the 3. So we're creating death itself. And I can heal order with Shuckle. As a wise man once said, you do not fuckle with Shuckle. Bug Normal wouldn't have been the worst type combo either, but Electric Normal is pretty okay. I'm just weak to Ground and Fighting, but I have an immunity to Ghost, so like, just gonna say... Wrap him up, Shuckle! Shuck him up! Yeah! And then I can literally just finish it off with a weak flamethrower and heal order. Because yeah, we got that special attack boost at the beginning, which should allow us to last a lot longer. Power Gem? No. Recover is nice, but I have Parabolic Charge for a reason. I will say, not what I expected for a team today, but here we are. I mean, I do like when we get cool, like, stuff like that. That's just like, didn't expect it, but very welcome. You are Gen 1, and become a Gen 9 Pokemon by the end. Not really worth it. Now, what would be useful is, like, a Phanpy. Some form of ground type, like Wooper, maybe has? Those would be so good. You know, I probably would have killed if I just went for a flamethrower because of the Fluffy ability, because it most likely has the Fluffy ability, thinking about it, which would have been a one-shot because it then makes it weak to it. I'm sorry, but why? If I were to do anything, it would be Power Split. Because it'd the psychic power to average the attack and special attacks with those of the target. This, though, is really good. So what I want to do is load up Shuckle with berries eventually, and then just stuff Cheeks. That could be really good. You are the lowest Houndoom. Let's get Houndoom leveled up. There's a Hariyama. Paralyzed. Thanks. I have several PNGs. This is just my spooky season one. As soon as Halloween is over, I have one to start the November and December season for, like, the Christmas season, as it's called. I have, like, one, and I literally have, like, the dad sweater vest type thing, like the dad vest. Ooh, apricot berry for Shuckle. Hello, Mienfoo. Goodbye, Mienfoo. Nothing beats the normal one. I mean, fair. The normal one is very much different. I mean, if you're gonna have a lot of stat... I mean, all of these are 100% accurate, like, unintentionally, so I'll give it to Smeargle, who I plan to give a bunch of stuff. Hello, Pancham. The Pokemon that took way too long to evolve because I forgot it needs a dark type in the party. Pancham is an annoying evolution, because you need to have another dark type already. Nice Brawly fight, shouldn't be too bad. Special attack raise. Flamethrower. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a bit. Amphagon. Honestly, Electromorphosis with download and Eviolite boosted defenses from both of them is not bad. Like, unironically, it's kind of powerful. Yeah, I need to evolve evolve. I need to give Smeargle, frickin' Stoke, and then another move. Probably an attacking move would be best. If I were to give it anything, maybe... What's something good? I could make it so it also could, like, burn or poison. It can already burn with Burning Bulwark, but only to physical attackers. And there's no Frostbite effect, so I can't really use that to my advantage. And there's no guarantee freeze move. I will say, that is one thing I don't think I mentioned about Legends EA. They brought freeze back and didn't bring Frostbite back, and it was so annoying. Because your Pokemon literally freezes, and you can't move them, you can't do shit except switch them. Plains or Jungle Temple? We could get a Psychic type. Jungle, we could get a Bug type. A hard choice, indeed. I'm gonna go for Jungle. Phalanx, Cherim. Let's get Smeargle in here. you know what, let's do Core Enforcer, and then I will Salt Cure, because Smeargle is faster. And the reason I'm gonna do that is then... Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Perfect. Ability was suppressed. That's what I want. Because if I can suppress abilities, that is gonna be so nice. Let's just Flamethrower Cherrim, and then I can Sketch Amphagon, gain Core Enforcer, and then Smeargle goes down. There goes Cherrim. Amphagon needs healing, but not much I can do right now. Attack Rose sharply. And it dies to Salt Cure, which I completely forgot about. But yes, doing that was definitely worth it. Like, yeah, I have to spend money now. But Core Enforcer being able to, like, nullify an ability is going to be so nice. Ooh, Healing Charm for an item is nice. Food is a whole separate thing. Candy Jar. Which is not bad. There's not much I can really give, so it's like, well, I should be able to outspeed Toucannon, right? Yeah, it's just heating up its beak, meaning it's using its low priority move. And since I'm not touching it, I don't get burned, so... Toucannon being a toucan that's also a cannon is such a great Pokemon. It also is, like, bisexual colored when it is shiny. It's the bisexual cannon. Okay, what is next? Let's Harold. Fuck, I can't speak. Heal. You know what? I got no other Gen 2 Mon. And I do need a little bit space, so, I'll take it over nothing. Like, just in general, I think it's going to be good to have over, like, nothing. I'm worried I'm gonna kill it, is the issue. Like, I'm too strong. Toucan was always your bird of choice for Sun and Moon. Honestly, fair. It's a really good one. Like I said, I had a feeling it was going to die to an attack. Toucannon is so goated with Skill Link, though, as one of its abilities. Because it just takes, like, all this terrifying, like, oh god, how am I gonna beat this? And just chink, broom, 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 with, like, Bullet Seed and stuff. I actually used it in, Scarvy. It was really fun. Boom. Bye, Chestnut. Shame your Mega isn't in this yet. But yeah. Oh, Tri-Attack. Perfect. Now see, this is where I need to ask myself. Do I want Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, or Flamethrower? Honestly, Ice Beam's freeze chance is nice. Tri-Attack gives the same thing, but also can burn or paralyze. Core Enforcer, just useful in general. Parabolic Charge literally heals me. Ice Beam has more uses, so I'm gonna keep Ice Beam. And then, yeah. Comeuppance, Houndoom is too frail for that to really matter. Hydro Pump, nope. I need Soak. More sketch. Nope. Tansy. Try attack. Dang, that actually does some nice damage. That did 2 damage to me. Whatever comes out is gonna get butchered. That Skarmory got butchered. Honestly, I'm curious what Skarmory's, like, ability is gonna be for its stuff. Like, I know there's megas that were, like, announced, like the Kalos starters, Victory Bell, Malamar, all the ones that already existed. And then there's, like, the obvious ones of, like, the starters. But, like, with my list so far of, like, possible megas, I'm surprised how many I actually got versus didn't yet. Like, I seriously thought we'd get a Mega Wigglytuff. But nope. But I was right about certain parts. So that's nice. Gastro Acid is just like Core Enforcer, except it's permanent. Instead of just after using a move. Which is, it's okay. But it's very limiting. Because it doesn't deal damage either. Plus, Core Enforcer is also Zygarde's signature move, so... Honestly, the fact that we now have a Pokemon that we can use for said Pokemon gun is hilarious to me. Like, the fact that we can do that, truly beautiful. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon gun. Fire Blast? Okay. Of course it burned me. I will say, do not ever, like, underestimate the monkeys, because I have seen what they can do. They could just come out of the woodworks and go, you know what? And then just blast you into oblivion. I've seen it happen enough times where I'm, like, very wary. Dragon Pulse, Sap Cannon, God. Still no Flamethrower. Safeguard. I really need, like, certain moves. Like, Infestation would be great. Ooh, Shuckle with the Citrus. Hello, Galvantula. Goodbye, Galvantula. You know, Galvantula, despite being based off of Tarantula, does not terrify me just because it's 4 legs. I think part of it is quite literally the legs that actually, like, terrify me, because I am not a fan of, like, centipedes either. You are a Gen 3 Pokemon. Honestly, I wish I could get a Skarmory, but I'd need to find a wild one to use on my team, because Skarmory is Gen 2, despite what some people think. Same thing for the Slugma line. They just weren't very findable. Soothbell? Sure. Livan. Oh? What's this I see? I see it has a Pokeball that's grayed out. Mayhaps it has something useful. My good sir, would you mind getting in the ball? I said get in the fucking ball, Levani. See, sometimes you just gotta be a little threatening. And look at that. You know, it's weird how that always seems to work with, like, Pokemon and stuff, is just a little bit threatening, and then boom, it just works. I did the same to a Froakie in Legends EA, and what a surprise, it actually listened. Oh no. Do 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 do. We are screwed. I mean, I can't catch this and use it, but I can catch it and at least get candies to make it usable for our Gen 8 run. Come on. There we go. Do 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 do. Honestly, if we were able to get one of the Gen 2 legendaries, that would have been awesome. Still missing Entei, I believe. I might be wrong though, I'd have to double check. Yeah, because if we look, I can at least take the berry off of him. So at least there's that. Do-do-do-do. Zap! Good gods! And zap! Dig-a-doo! Also, we should be facing the evil team this floor. So I'm excited for that. A little bit of evil team action. Honestly, I don't know what I'd use Memory Mushroom for. I'm gonna take the Pokeballs. Do 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 do. It knew. Ice Beam. Ooh, sturdy. This is gonna hurt. Do 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 do. Boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo doo doo. I love the Heart Gold Soul Silver music even to this day. It's one of my favorite renditions. Do 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 do. Hate Sturdy so much. I remember old Sturdy, and I can tell you, I prefer the new Sturdy. The old Sturdy only worked with OHKO moves. It didn't work whenever it was an OHKO in general. So the old Sturdy was useless. I mean, it's annoying at a point, but it's also extremely useful, especially if you're a shiny hunter, like I am. Like, I used to shiny hunt a lot when I was younger, but I don't anymore. So, yeah, I have seen how bad it can be without Sturdy. Now see, the main issue with Sturdy Pokemon is the many that can go kaboom. Look specifically at Shiny Golem line exploding a lot when I try to catch them. Like, the amount of times I've had a Golem, Graveler, and Geodude, like one of any of them, like use Explosion on me. I'd be rich if I had a nickel for every single time. If I had a nickel for every time that a Pokemon tried to explode on me, I'd have a lot of nickels. I'd be rich. Yeah, I mean, the only, like, I have had so many Pokemon go kaboom, even like Garbodor. A lot of people forget Garbodor gets Explosion. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that get Explosion that you wouldn't expect. Looks over at Gourgeist. Looks over at Vanillix. Looks over at the fucking Regis. There's a reason I don't have any shiny Regis. I purposely have avoided shiny hunting them because I don't want to deal with them. Because they almost always know Explosion in almost every single game. I will do that and then grab the egg voucher. Let's see what this grunt has. You know, every time I look at Lickitung, I just think to myself, you know, you want to know something that's really cursed? What it looks like with its mouth closed. Because it doesn't look right. Oop, that's gonna hurt. There goes Vileplume. Amphigon! Woohoo! It's not Amphigon 1. It's not Amphigon Z. It's Amphigon 2. I don't care about Zarude. Galarian Weezing. Good thing a Parabolic Charge can take care of that one. If only I could use Galarian Weezing. Ooh, Power Trick? If anyone knows about the strongest possible Pokemon you can make, Shuckle with Power Split. Because being able to switch your attack stats and defense stats for something with that much defense, it turns it from a wall into a wall shatterer. Just instantly. It's terrifying how strong it gets. Damn it, you're Gen 1. Fear my ice. Dead. Because Gengar is pretty damn frail. Houndoom over here like, bitch, I want to learn to crunch things. I'll give it to Shuckle. Make Shuckle even stronger. Okay, we got Archer as our admin today. Fearow! Special attack Rose. Ooh, Pupitar, that's annoying. No, I should have just gone for an Ice Beam. I mean, at least we can bait out certain things. Okay, Houndoom, I can Parabolic Charge this and heal up, because my Electromorphosis will go off, powering up my Electric-type move. Okay, my Electric-type moves are back to normal. Arbok. Okay, Intimidate doesn't matter too much against me. Parabolic Charge, because, yeah, it's not surprising it's faster than me. Electromorphosis doing good. Fearow, Ice Beam. Bet you didn't expect that, Archer. Ooh, a Honchkrow. Good thing I can just Ice Beam it. Perfect. Admin Archer has been defeated. A rarer candy. You see, it's not a normal rare candy. It's rarer. Yeah, Tyranitar's good. It just evolves very late. Funnily enough, that is the Pokemon that I had being ready to evolve during the final section of ZA when I was dealing with, like, the end game. So I ended up using Pupitar throughout it until I got Tyranitar, but because it didn't allow me to access boxes, I was like, well, shit, I guess I'm using Tyranitar. Trainer carrying a ton of Pokemon eggs. Hey there, Trainer! Looks like some of your partner Pokemon are feeling a little down. Why not have a battle with me? Okay, 3 rare eggs, 5 common. 2 rare eggs, 8 common. 3 rare eggs, 8 common. With Octillery? Wait, doesn't she have, like, Thunder Punch or some shit? Fairy type? Okay. Good thing Octillery is strong. You look strong! Let's fight! Okay, Goku. Water Shuriken. Ouch. Well, it's a shame that you've made yourself weaker. No! Octillery! Stop missing! Please hit! Do 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 do. May also poison. I just need to water shuriken and pray. I didn't pray hard enough. Well, it happens. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to take... Oh, fuck, I can't. I can at least do this. Special attack Rose. Parabolic Charge. Burning Bulwark and Protect Smeargle. As those two just get absolutely decimated. Jesus. Attack Rose sharply. Defense fell. PP max? I'm gonna put that on try attack. Cophagrigus? Cophagrigus is about to go back into a new coffin. Just you wait. Thank you for the power. Goodbye. Do you think they put Pokemon in coffins? Like, this is a genuine question. Do you think Pokemon get, like, little coffins by some owners? Like, do you think they get cremated by some owners as well? Like, we know they get, like, graveyards and stuff for Pokemon. So, I wonder how many get, like, little, like, boxes to be in and stuff. And, like, because imagine your fucking, like, Tyranitar dies. Like, where the fuck you be putting that thing? Like, it's resistant to fire, so it's probably gonna be pretty hard to cremate. But burying it means burying a huge coffin. Like, these are real questions that I have. Like, we know legendary Pokemon are basically the immortals. So... Oh, hello, Swampert. Oh? Swampert. Swamp. Okay. Oh, wow, Energy Ball for a Pokemon I can't use. Yay. I need Infestation for Shuckle. I'll take an X speed. You are Gen 3. Try attack. I mean, it has stab, so it's gonna do good. Thunder, nope. I'd rather keep my healing Parabolic Charge. I do not need another sketch. Alls I know is I just need to get certain things off. I'll take a Lepa Berry. Poliwrath? How does a Parabolic Charge sound? Shane, if it was a Poliwhirl, I could have grabbed it, because then I can just hope to get Politoed. Politoed. I love Politoed in the anime, because it literally just goes, Politoed, toad, toad. Like, I don't know why, but it was like this, it was like one of those just vocal stems I would do for so long. So you'd just like randomly hear me say to myself, Politoed, toad, toad, out of nowhere, and it's like, just vocal stem type moment. Oh no, my weakness. Mud! Try attack. You know, if I could get a Feraligatr, that'd be pretty nice. You know, if we're feeling extra crazy, Lugia, mayhaps? Ooh, Relic Gold. Another Whiscash. Now it's Wished gone. You know, the fact that Whiscash is one of the only Pokemon in the anime and games that has canonically not been caught by a Master Ball is hilarious to me because it ate the Master Ball. It quite literally ate it. Feraligatr! Dink girl. Make that pure water. Attack rose, but special defense didn't. Okay, and then I need to Shellshide Arm, and then Sketch Soak. Smeargle! Special attack? Nice, nice, nice. And I'll just Ice Beam. Take out Toxapex, and if we can add Feraligatr, that might not be a bad idea. Like, Feraligatr's still, like, pretty dang good. And with Confused as a condition, the issue is they don't have very good, like, catch ability. Since they're starter Pokemon, their catch rate is not the best. Oh my god, it's like a fucking flat line. I mean, it's better than something I can't use, like Zarude, but Jesus, it still wasn't good. Swalot. There's a joke I can make. And boy, do I want to make it. But I won't. Not yet. At least for now, I will not make that joke. Even if I want to make the joke. I mean, especially with its pre-evolution. Let's just get Feraligatr up. Aqua Tail's pretty nice. What is that moveset it starts with? Jesus. Clydesire. I'm sorry, my boy. Clydesire is adorable. Hello, Roxy. Overquill. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Electromorphosis has powered up my parabolic charge. Nice. Daxtricity. Tri-attack. Oh, wow. Special defense up? Doesn't matter. You're already gonna die. There goes Toxtricity. What's next? Yep, there's Scolipede. Parabolic Charge. Heal back what it takes. There we go. Absolutely destroyed. Garbodor. Let's just try attack this one. Or it could just crit me. You know, normal things. That hurts. Okay, there goes Garbodor. Never underestimate Garbodor. Galarian Weezing is not bad. A Parabolic Charge should take it out. Ugh. I didn't have the Electromorphosis boost. That's probably why, honestly. You know, I didn't need the crit, but definitely thankful for it. Do we want Misdreavus or possibly better Pokemon? God, Amphagon 2 is a bulky yet dangerous monster, and I love it. Well, thanks. And zap. I can hear my dog just outside my window because she's in the backyard. I think that might even be coming through my mic. It's very possible. And if not, I'm surprised because she is being loud. But that is just kind of how Athena is in a nutshell. She's just a very loud dog. I'm gonna do that. A carb. Oh, speed and HP? Well, ain't that peachy? Ditto! Oh, I got a burn. Fancy. Pin missile? I honestly don't remember if the Electromorphosis, like, stacks or not. You know, if it does, that actually is, like, really good. If not, rip. But if it does, oh boy, that could be fun. Houndoom, Ralligator, Superpower. What's the ability? Just Torrent. More defense over speed. I'll keep the, I do not want Shell Smash on Shuckle. I want Infestation. Try attack. Yeah, that lack of special attack boost is not fun. Try attack again. I need to Parabolic Charge so bad. Okay. That's painful. Wah? Well, I can't kill it. No! I'm sorry, Amphagon. Oh yeah, Toxtricity is cool. I don't know why I Moonblasted. I meant to move down one. Fiery Wrath. Attack Rose? Well, I can Thunderbolt it. Oh yeah, Toxtricity is really cool. Okay. Then I can quickly... There we go. Ditto's down. I'm like thinking as I see whatever this last Pokemon is. Okay, Jinx I can take out easily. Because I'm just thinking, how can I get out of here with the least amount of death? Because that Ampharos one was completely just dumb luck for me. And not the good type of dumb luck. Special defense of Amphagon. I want to make Amphagon an absolute monster to deal with for anything. I mean, I could actually just catch this for the candies. Though, is it worth it? Oh, crit capture. Because it's like, I'm not going to use it, but I at least get candies for Vulpix. I do not need to change up the moveset of Smeargle. Oh, special attack of Amphagon. Perfect. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I need to Ice Beam, Water Shuriken. Because I need to make sure that Nidoking goes down. There we go. Because Nidoking would have absolutely sucked to deal with. Everyone is going up into the 71s. And there goes Ninetales. Perfect. Yeah, I don't mind Toxtricity, though. I've seen a lot of art of Toxtricity as well that people have done. Like, I've seen a lot of good art done of a lot of Pokemon, but there's one I'm thinking of right now that's like, I think the best way to describe it is like a band cover. And like, it looked so damn cool, and I was just thinking to myself, you know, this is the type of shit I love seeing. Because there's just so much personality. I just love that type of stuff, though. Seeing people's art is always so fun. Because I've seen some great art of a lot of stuff. Like, there's this really cute art I saw of Mareep, and it's just it rolling with Wooloo. It was so freaking cute. I'm taking the big nugget. Lurantis. I'm just gonna battle it. Download special attack. Ice Beam. Okay. There goes Lurantis. Okay, now I can level up Amphagon a bit. Houndoom levels up. Feraligatr levels up. Shuckle levels up. Get 4 berries. God, it's so confusing. I'm just transferring as many of these as I can, except the Lum. Because Shuckle is going to become a monster. I am going to make sure of that. Where it's like, if I have to fuckle with Shuckle, so does everyone else. Because if you don't want to fuckle with Shuckle, or you might regret it, I'm gonna make that Shuckle terrifying to fight. So terrifying that it's stuff that children tell their parents to make them have nightmares. There we go. Everyone's level 74 now. Make Shuckle even more bulky. Youch. Well, this is gonna hurt Zangoose a lot. Attack Rose? Okay. Oh! Well, I didn't expect that. Burning Bulwark. Cause it to get burned. Defense! Yes! I'm okay with losing my special. Jesus Christ. Just look at that. One more turn of that, and Zangoose should be dead. Perfect. Yes, perfect. Zangoose has been destroyed. Forest or cave? Forest. Took me a moment to think. I can't really do the voice. It hurts my throat too much at this point. Like, to go too high pitched. But I remember when I used to do the Butterfree noise. I need to do it again. It's been so long. Ugh. Can't go much high. Like, I can't go much higher than... Oh my god. I can't go much higher than, like, up here right now because it starts to really burn and hurt my lung and cause severe coughing. And I'd rather not have that. Not right now, at least. Okay, Nuggy? Where the hell? There goes Wormadam. Okay. So, I have been making sure that the Silksong stuff keeps up to date for the charms. I also really want to go back and play some of the older games I haven't gotten to finish. So I've been kind of looking back at them, and I'm like, you know, I never finished all the mods 10 because shit happened, I got busy, and I just never went back to it, so it's something I definitely need to do. Because we were almost there at, like, the end. I just need to leave it running for enough time to get all the nether star blocks we'd need. Ooh, Silk Scarf for Amphigon. This just makes frickin' Amphigon a frickin' monster to deal with. More so than it already is. There goes low kicks. Oof. But yeah. Why are they giving so much XP? It's because they're higher level than what you would expect. Plus, I also have XP modifiers. So these up here, as you can see, increases XP by 25% times 6, and then 60% times 5. So it is quite literally the XP charms. This is Pokerogue. It's a roguelike mixed with Pokemon. And it's all in the Gen 5 style. And you can set it to have Pokemon music as well, instead of just, like, one thing. So I get to have, like, End's battle theme right now. There goes Dragapult. Bye, Dragapult. Yeah, I've really loved the new Pokemon games. Also, Nova, if you want later, I can send you a picture of my character from Legends EA. There's Chestnut. Pure grass type, does not matter. It's dead. I do like Chestnut, though. You know, I realized of all the starters of each of the games, grass and water types are my favorite to choose, like, unintentionally. Okay, Parabolic Charge. Get Hyper Voices. I get Electromorphosis. Look at the damage difference on that. Damn. Like, that's a severe damage difference. Okay, Corviknight's gonna get absolutely obliterated. Oh, that crit did not matter, I don't think. I mean, at least guaranteed it. All my others are leveling up slowly. Skarmory goes down to a Parabolic Charge. Having 2 Flying Steel types is not a good idea. I mean, as someone who loves the Flying type, I can tell you with certainty, 2 Flying Steel types is not worth it. Let's try attack. Ooh, that did a good chunk. Oh, Confusion. Okay, special attack Rose. Come on. Nice. There goes Blissey. Though it's not over just yet. Now it's over. And we got the Terra Orb. Liquidation. Ooh, Wide Lens. Give it to Feraligatr. Oh, Toad's cool. And Toad's cruel, it's evolution. Toadscool's the pre-evo. God, that Confusion is so worrying. Great Ball. Beautifly. And I can heal back up, hopefully. Or I could hurt myself in Confusion. Both are options. Snapped out of Confusion. Nice. Ba-da-da-boo. I'll take an extra Leppa Berry. Oh, there's a Sawsbuck. Freeze it. You know, there's an irony to freezing the winter form of Sawsbuck. Like, a huge irony to it. Or however it sounds. There's some Pokemon I can just instantly tell the difference of. Just sheerly because it's like, oh, I know that sound. Like, I could close my eyes and tell you what the Pokemon after Semi-Sage is. Most likely, depending. Because I am pretty good with it to an extent. Okay, it's almost dead. And Simisage goes down. Okay, let's Hyper Potion, and then I will click this after I close my eyes. Oh my god. Gen 3. Oh my god, it's a Gen 3 Pokemon, I know that. It has that similar sound. And from the sound alone, it's fully evolved? Or middle stage. But that's about as much as I can guess. Oh. Sceptile. Honestly, fair. Because they like to use a lot of the deeper ones for, like, late stage, usually. But, like, there's just some that are way more, like, noticeable than others. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo, doopa-doopa-doo-doo. Ah, Eldegoss. You know, I could probably, like, try and do each Pokemon based off its cry, but I know it wouldn't be the best because there's only so many I can remember, like, off the bat, like, oh, instant. Some of them it takes a bit and I can, like, kind of narrow it down, but especially with, like, Gen 1, a lot of them are very similar. which, as you can imagine, does not help. Rabambi. And then I can Parabolic Charge. But yeah. Easy. But how is everyone? Hope you're at least well today. It is nice out. Probably gonna go sit out. You know, the only reason I'm debating not sitting outside is the mosquitoes have been hell this year. And mosquitoes love my blood. Like, and I'm talking love. Sheer force. Defense rose. Uh-oh. But yeah, I mean, sheer force is just amazing on Feraligatr. There we go. And we can try to meld Feraligatr's moveset a bit. I want the Nug. Because sheer force affected moves are anything with a secondary effect, so that don't like affect your stats usually. So things like Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, stuff you would normally give to Feraligatr anyway, gonna be pretty nice. Ghost Shard? Ooh. Oh, Ampharos. Goodbye, Ampharos. You know, it's funny, my Ampharos wasn't even shiny, but I just thought about it. It looks like a shiny Ampharos almost. Not even intentionally. Like, at first look, you'd probably be like, oh, is that a shiny Ampharos? And then you're like, wait a moment. Ice Fang. Lands critical hits more easily. Nah. I'm gonna do it over Thrash. Hello, Oricorio. There's just certain Pokemon like, and I know this is like a very me thing, very autism coded. There's just certain Pokemon that like I love the sound of, and I just can't stop myself from like doing a tism with. Like, one that comes to mind is Houndoom, or like Dun Dun is very difficult not to, because like whenever Houndoom comes out, my first thought is Houndoom every single time. I can't not feel that way. And it's this internal fight of don't say it. Don't say it. That happens for me. So I'm just here like, but I want to say it. I want to say it. Another discharge. Oh no. Well, Core Enforcer will take him out. Perfect. Perfect. Smeargle levels up. Feraligatr leveling up. All of them leveling up like they should. Ooh, another wide lens to give to Feraligatr. Gorgeous. And then I can Parabolic Charge. Moonblast helps make my heal even stronger. Wow, it actually survived. Florges has surprisingly good bulk, like, unironically. You know, that's probably what I should use in ZA to catch Yveltal. I mean, let's be honest here. In Legends Z8, my only thought is the legendaries Xerneas and Yveltal are, like, inevitable. I mean, especially with Zygarde being their, like, trio head. And it's about Zygarde, so, like, why would the two that, you know, Zygarde usually combats not appear? Like, I doubt Rayquaza is gonna show up as a Mega. Mewtwo is 50-50. Just saying. Mewtwo is still 50-50 in my brain, because it could. Is it likely? No. But could it happen? Yes. That's how I look at it. Feraligator's level 90. Mega Bracelet! Oh wait, there's no Mega, there's no Mega Feraligator either. I mean, it's obvious ZA was gonna add the Megas of the starters or a regional form. There's no in between. Oh gosh, it's great, but like, I at least can get Mega Ampharos. No, other Megas, sadly. Other than Houndoom. Ampharos and Houndoom do have some great Megas, though. Mega Houndoom, my beloved. Used to be my favorite, though. Now I'm like, ooh, it is my favorite of the original Megas. The new Megas, though, Victory Bell's definitely up there with that goofy, looking ass face. Because it does look pretty goofy. Smeargle, Octillery, Shackle, Feraligator, Watchog. I have so many memories of being swept by Lenora's Watchog using Retaliate. Like, unironically. That Watchog was terrifying early game. Like, Lenora was actually a really difficult gym. So was Elisa. Gen 5 cooked in a lot of ways. Do 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 do. Boop 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 There's so many good Megas. Like, gosh. Honestly, I think the thing that's the most terrifying to me, though, is the fact that Volo is apparently alive. It's just, my first thought is like, wait, what? Random, non-important NPC? Oh yeah, the person who donated this, looked at the stuff from Lavington very much like this. Is that? It's like, what the fuck? No. Why is he alive? Why is this fucker alive? It's been over 100 years. Actually, that does raise a theory idea of mine that whenever someone does something awful to the world, they're cursed with, like, longer lifespans and forced to atone to their sins if God deems it so. Like AZ and whatnot. Because he became immortal after what he did with Floette, etc. What's the chance it happened to Volo as well? And if not immortal, like, slow aging. It makes you wonder if that's, like, a way that, like, some legendary Pokemon, like, teach people about things. I mean, it's only a theory. A game theory. But still, it is something I have thought about a bit, like, I wonder. Oh boy. You notice one of the things that sucks about albuterol? Like, inhalers and stuff. It's the feeling they give you after. Where you just feel like... where you become shaky and a little bit lightheaded. So annoying. And it always leaves a taste in your mouth. Whether intentional or not, there's always going to be like that taste. That's something I've noticed a lot about them. Because this sharply raises the defense stat already and eats all the berries. But what if I just make my defense even stronger off the bat? What then? Okay. Water Shuriken. Ice Beam. Nice! 5 hits. Do 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 do. I know I'm ahead of the song, but I don't care. Core Enforcer. Giant Z shape. Honestly, I am surprised that we got Legend ZA over like Johto or Unova, but I'm so glad we did. Because Kalos needed it, and we got to learn so much. There's just something so cool about learning more about a world that you really enjoy. Be it any form of like specialty world for whatever, be it Pokemon, etc. Wow, 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 Yeah, Amphagon needs some healing, but I don't want to kill Octillery. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, fuck. I know what I must do. Amphagon! Amphagon, my beloved. Dearly beloved, Amphagon. Truly a wonderful speech. Amphagon. There's too many berries. Okay, Amphagon. Let's get Amphagon some HP back. Yikes, my gosh. Critical hit, Jesus. Hopefully that should allow me to kill. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh. Houndoom leveled up, Feraligatr levels up. Another Citrus Berry. Got Archer again. Electromorphosis has been activated. And you know what that means. Goodbye, Tyranitar. My god, he survived. Okay, I have at least held this sandstorm out for 3 turns. Almost, yeah. So I can at least hold it out for an extra turn. Being able to hold out that sandstorm is not bad. Especially in case things go south. A parabolic charge should be enough. Holy crap, I almost died. Oh my god. Time to heal up. Heal up. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Nice. Okay, Houndoom. You'll never guess what we're gonna do. Ouch. And then electricity. Electricity. Honchkrow moments. This Honchkrow does not stand a chance. Hero! Hero! And now we get our parabolic charge to max PP. Ice beam. Oh my god, I got the freeze. There we go. Nidoqueen? Ice beam. Okay. Enigma Berry. I only have 1 left. Don't got much of a choice. Okay, next up should be Nidoking. Or, oh, Persian. I live. Parabolic charge. Heal me up a bit. Kangaskhan. And since it's Mega, that's gonna hit twice. But now I can heal up off of this guy. Well, gal. Because I can take another set of Outrage. I would have had to been double crit to die, I think, there. Like, which, honestly, 2 crits in a row is insane levels of bad luck at that point. Oh, Honchkrow. Well, I can heal up off Honchkrow then. Oh, boy. I won't be able to heal to full, but I'll be able to heal pretty damn far. Perfect. I'm taking Big Nug. Oh, Persian. It shall soon suffer the fate of 1,000 deaths. Anyways. Ooh, more egg vouchers. Talonflame! Annihilate. Ouch. Well, this should do some good damage. Nice. Amphagon over here just doing all the work. Special attack. Just keep it up. Right. Attack Rose. Try attack. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba do da do do do. It's tightening its focus. Ba-do. It's so dazzling. And then try attack. And Ninetales is dead. The end. Team Echo. Parabolic charge. Doo-doo-doo. And then parabolic charge again. Perfect. 41 damage is not bad. Not bad at all for a Blissey. Oh, it did 46 that time. Oh, Togekiss is done for. Rip. Knowing the fact that I have to end soon is not making me happy, because it's like I enjoy this as like my hobby, but I also know, I mean, if I don't go to the doctor, I don't want to have to do the frickin' missed thing, copay and whatnot. Plus, it's important, especially while, you know, blah, blah. Oh, that doesn't even get picked up enough to actually make my mouth move. Blah. Oh, that did that time. Citrus Berry. A Lopunny. Ouch. Time to show the real ouch. Special defense rose? That won't matter once I'm done with Lil Bunny. There will be no defenses left. And Lopunny's dead. Big rip. Ooh. I feel like that's an obvious answer. Obvious answer to an obvious question. You know, you ever think about how weird some of these Pokemon are? Like, how did Pokemon become inanimate fudge? Inanimate. Inanimate. Ah, I can't. Oh my god. The special object mon. There. Apparently I can't say the frickin' word to save my frickin' life. Oh my god. Brain just not working correctly today, I'm guessing at this point. Brain go brrr. It's that type of energy today. Though we are coming up on another rival fight soon at 145. So we are getting close. Anthracite! Oh wow, now it's way more noticeable. It's not shiny. That's a shame. Still looks cool. It's like an Ampharos Mega, like, in the, like, dark, with no light sources to the same degree. So it's just a faded one. Bro soaked me. I can't believe it. I'm soaked. Thankfully, it's not too much of a problem. I can easily deal with it. Everyone's already at 106, damn. Let's get a Citrus Berry for Houndoom. Oh no. I'm not taking the risk. It's worth it usually, but not in a challenge like this. I'd rather take the rarer candy and just get a bunch of, like, levels. Inteleon. Because the win streaks are very difficult. Like, yeah, their stuff doesn't change, but it is a very painful fight, to say the least. Nice. Caught another Inteleon, just to add to my list. Perfect. Egg voucher. Hello, Gyarados. Oh no, it's so intimidating. You can hear how intimidated I am. I just realized we're gonna have to face Crasher Wake, aren't we? You know, that happens to me a lot. I always end up facing Crasher Wake, whether intentional or not. I always seem to face him eventually. Not everyone, but most of them, that's for sure. Parabolic Charge. And there goes Inteleon. Perfect. They are catching up. Flash Cannon. I give it to Octillery, but I'm gonna take the Nugget. Do 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 do. reload the page. There we go. That was weird. Parabolic charge. There goes Dreadnought. Okay. Special attack bonus. Jesus Christ. That was such a quick one-shot of those two. I mean, Mega Ampharos with a Eviolite Porygon 2 is kinda powerful. Just saying. It's hard to beat. I mean, I'll just give it to Mega Amphi. Oh, I thought we'd have Crasher Wake. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this boss and kind of end it, because then I will not have to worry about going overtime and stuff, and it's a pretty good midpoint. Well, technically it's almost 1/4 of what it's almost 3/4 of what I normally do anyway, so. But yeah, I hope everyone does have good days. Let's just get all these levels done. And we will make our way to the beach. And yeah, we'll eventually finish this. It'll take time, but when we do, I just felt myself get, like, internal, like, oh no, not again. I have been hurt by Starmie before. I ain't doing it again on this stream, we're not right now. But either way, for those who are not already part of it, !dislab, where we have the Discord, and !YouTube, if you want to watch the other Pokerogue stuff. We have all sorts of stuff on that, be it Pokerogue, Minecraft, Infinite Fusion, and much, much more. All of that over on the YouTube. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST, unless stated otherwise. I announce on the Discord if something happens, etc., as well as when I go live. But yeah, if I also stream on a day I normally don't stream, I also announce that on the Discord.